Restore It Ralph channel. Today I'm going to have some fun playing with a new toy. I picked up a Draggy performance timer. I'm going to do some testing on some of the vehicles. If you've never heard of a Draggy before, it is a satellite-based performance timer. It can give you 0 to 60 times, quarter mile times, eighth mile times. I actually looked in the app and you can set it up for 60-foot times, which is one of the things that I'd like to be able to play around with. I'm not going to use this thing to do quarter mile pulls on the street because that would be dangerous and irresponsible and most likely illegal unless I'm in the Reliant. But this is going to be a good tool. I can use this at the drag strip. I actually would like to see the accuracy of it, but there's a bunch of videos on that show that they're pretty close, so pretty pumped with that. So this is the performance timer. It's actually got a magnetic base on it, so it'll stick to the metal dashes on most of my older cars. It came free with a suction cup metal plate. I'll be honest with you, I'm glad I didn't pay for this thing because I can't get it to really stay on any kind of windshield right now. So not sure that that's going to be useful. If anything, I might use that little metal plate, put some Velcro on it, and then that way I can move it from car to car. So I think the first one we're going to do today is the Dakota. This is a 5.2 Magnum, 5-speed manual, and about a 3,200 pound pickup truck. So it's pretty fun. I know it's traction limited and it's not blazingly fast, but it'd be fun to put a number on it. Like I mentioned, this is a magnetic mount. This has got a pretty nice sturdy metal ashtray here, so I'm just going to stick it there and see what it'll do. The plastic and carpet dash is not going to be great for a magnet mount. The app is up and open on my phone and the Draggy is connected to it. I guess we're ready to go play a little bit. Between driver error and traction issues and this transmission, as it warms up, the synchros I think are starting to go out on it. So I didn't want to break this thing. I kind of stopped testing it, but we'll take a look at the 0 to 60 times and see what we got on this thing. The orange line is the G's of acceleration, so you can see the dips are when I shift. Next up is my 1970 Plymouth Belvedere 4-door sedan. It's a 400 big block smog motor with a mild comp cam, 727 automatic, skinny little radials on it, and a 323 open, so I don't expect my 0 to 60 to be real good. I've never taken this car to the drag strip, and I probably never will. I don't have any desire to go out and break it. I will be interested to put some sort of number to this thing. Is for comic relief. This is my 1986 Plymouth Reliant 2.2 automatic. This thing is painfully slow. I've put about 4,000 miles on it this winter and I'm over it, but let's play with it anyways. Time to run Dirty Harry, and I know what this car runs. I've got quite a few time slips over the years, so I can compare to the Draggy and use this kind of as a control. So I'm excited to go see what this thing does and what the Draggy logs it as compared to the time slips. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plate that came with the Draggy, I pop the suction cups out of it, I'm going to double side tape it to the back of my phone mount and then be able to stick that right on the phone mount in case I'm in a car that doesn't have a good metal piece. In the Reliant, it doesn't have a metal dashboard, so I was able to stick it to the seat track, and it had still a clear view of the sky relatively, but that might not work every time. So we'll try this, see if it works. I always use some sort of wax and grease remover or alcohol before applying double-sided tape. Cleaning the surface makes it stick a lot better. All right, got that plate on there. It's gonna be a nice magnet mount. I think it'll be okay as long as this cheap Walmart phone holder holds it still enough and doesn't screw up the GPS signal. My verdict on the Draggy is it's a lot of fun. I think it's going to be also a useful tool. I think it's going to be a good tuning tool at the drag strip and help me dial in modifications in between trips to the track. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.